Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for Tomorrow Survivalist. Someone asked me about my charger setup, what is it that I'm using, how I go about that. So this video is dedicated to that. Basically what I use is a charger that was sent to me by the people from ThruNite. It's the MCC4. It's a very good charger. I've been using it for a couple years now. Basically takes the most common rechargeable batteries, including the lithium ion ones. So you have your nickel metal rechargeable ones, your standard AA's, recharges those, recharges the same form factors in lithium ion as well. So that's what I have charging now. You have a battery indicator that's to let you know when it's full or not, and one of the cool things is you can recharge single batteries. You can just put any battery in any of the slots available and it's going to be identifying that specific battery and charging it accordingly. So yeah, kind of like a smart charger, and it works well. I'm going to be leaving the link below for this and the other stuff that I'm talking here in a second. Then basically about the philosophy that I have about this stuff is I used to have as my EDC flashlight something more like along these lines, like a CR123A lithium ion battery, such as these flat little guys, that is quite powerful, a lot of lumens. And this used to be my EDC. I still carry it every once in a while, EagleTech D25C. This gives you a lot of power, but the batteries are kind of expensive, and yes, I do have rechargeable ones as well, and I use those. The primaries are expensive, and the battery form itself is not all that common. The thing I'm going with these days is along these lines. This is a Zebralight, and this is a ThruNite T10T. And what these use is standard AA battery, right? A typical AA battery, which is found everywhere. It's cheap, and you have rechargeable ones. But these are also these two are also specifically capable of taking lithium ion batteries as well, 14500s, which gives you a lot more lumens. It gives you the kind of lumen power juice that you get from these guys. So it gives me that flexibility of using either 14500s, in case you guys are not familiar with, your typical AA battery, which everyone knows and loves, and your 14500 lithium ion, which is the same form factor, just lithium ion battery with a lot more power. Now these ones specifically are the ones that I'm using these days, and the cool thing about these is that you have a rechargeable port. So you can hook this up to a micro USB charger like in your cell phone and recharge the battery itself. So that's extremely cool. That gives you a ton of flexibility. That's what I like about this, because I use these guys, right? I'm going to be leaving the link for this one, which is the one I like the most. Gives me a little bit more power, it seems. So basically what you use is you use this as your daily EDC light. You charge it every once in a while so as to keep it at full capacity or as near as possible. And if anything else happens, if you have to improvise, if you just have to grab a AA battery somewhere else, you can just do that or recharge it. But it gives you that those options. I feel that this gives me the most options, realistically speaking, of possible things going wrong. Now we also have sometimes flashlights that have a charger in the flashlight itself, and those are great too. For example, this is the Clarus Mini 1T, made of titanium, super small, and you open it up and you have a micro USB port there as well. And this is great. It just allows you to recharge, especially because the battery is so rare. You're not going to be finding those around. But you recharge the little flashlight itself. The thing is, when you have the charging port in the flashlight, if something goes wrong, not saying it's going to be happening or anything, but if something breaks or goes wrong, you're messing up part of the flashlight itself. If this goes wrong, you just get a new battery and that's it. So it keeps things very simple and practical. Guys, it's going to be all for now. Take care, subscribe to the channel, see you on our next video. Have a great day.